start off first here with the 1917 D Mint Mark Standing Liberty Quarter. Now the first thing you want to look for here is a double die reverse. So look for doubling there on the reverse of the Standing Liberty Quarter, and you can do that by looking at the lettering of the coin. So pretty visible doubling there. If you guys want to see your coins up close, I do have coin microscopes available on couchcollectibles.com. Link is always in the description of every single video. Alright, so first up, let's look at this 1917 D. Now this coin here is only graded at a very good 8. So this coin sold for around $30, so nothing really valuable there. Now it is a type 1, so if you want to know if you have a type 1 or a type 2, here's an image that shows you the difference between a type 1 and a type 2. You see that it's got chains on the chest there on the right side, so very noticeable, very easy to distinguish the two. You see the difference with the hair as well, so keep that in mind. There are different types for these coins. Now, a 1917 D here, same coin that we just looked at, basically the type 1. However, this has a much higher grade. This coin was graded by NGC at a mint state 68, and it's got the full head. So the full head, here's an example on the left side of the screen, 100% full head. Now the coin grading company is going to determine that when they grade your coins. So there's the difference between those. And then here is another example of that. That is the type 2 head. So the one on the left is the full head, the others are not. So this coin here, back to this coin that's got the full head, it's type 1 D Mint Mark. If you're not familiar where the mint mark is on these coins, it's going to be right there to the right of that star. And this coin sold for over $35,000. So that grade is going to be super important, as in most cases for a lot of coins. Let's move on to the 1917 D Type 2. Now again, we got the full head. It's graded at a mint state 66. That's what's going to give it its value. This coin sold for over $9,000. 9,000 buckaroos. Now in 1917, here is the mintages, how many they produced for each individual 1917 Standing Liberty Quarter. Variety 1 and Variety 2 is basically going to be Type 1, Type 2. So we have a No Mint Mark Type 1, D Mint Mark Type 1, S Mint Mark Type 1, and then you have all those for the Type 2 as well. But you see how many they produced is a lot different based on which coin you actually have. So the lowest minted out of all of them is going to be the 1917 D Type 1. The 1917 No Mint Mark Type 2, where they produced 13 million of, that's the one that's going to be, you know, the more common one out of all of the ones listed there for 1917. Look at 1916, only 52,000. You find one of those, whoo, you're going to be in for some money. Alright, so 1917 S Type 1, again we got the full head, we got a high grade, a mint state 67 grade, we got the S Mint Mark there, as you see there next to the star. This coin sold for over $11,000. 11,000 bucks. And again, just to compare it to a lower graded version, a very good 10 grade, this coin only sold for around 50 bucks. So big difference from $50 to, you know, 11,000 based on the grade of the coin. Now here is a 1917 S. Now this is going to be the Type 2, and this coin again very high grade, mint state 66, graded with the full head. This coin sold for over $9,000 as well. Now let's look at a 1917 No Mint Mark. Again, we got the high grade of a mint state 67 with the full head. This coin sold for over $30,000. Over $32,000 to be specific. Pretty expensive coins there. This is the 1917 No Mint Mark. Same thing, high grade of a mint state 67, full head. However, this is going to be the Type 2. This coin sold for over $18,000. That's right, these are some very expensive coins. I really like the Standing Liberty Quarter. You know, I don't really talk too much about these. I think I only have a couple in my collection. I haven't really, you know, filled up my books with these or anything. But yeah, these are some pretty awesome coins. I like them. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you on the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.